NASDAQ 100, Dow Jones, DAX and FTSE all have started the week on a slight bearish note today. Now, does it mean that we are looking forward to a major drop, or is it just a retracement and a reversal can be expected with the Europe and Asia session? Which position you should take in order to profit trading NASDAQ 100, Dow Jones, DAX and FTSE 100? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the first update for the day. The next update will be released before the US session was that as well. Let's start. First, we'll look into DAX, followed with FTSE 100, then Dow Jones, and towards the end, we'll see. Then NASDAQ 100, and towards the end, we'll see Dow Jones. Watch this. Now, see DAX on the early charts, lower highs here, and it has breached these and moved towards the lower lows and the critical resistance at 15350. Now, 15350 certainly is a major resistance zone. After finding it a little resistance there, it is now trying to trade with the drop. So if it tries to achieve lower lows, it means 15100 should be one thing which it may try to look forward to. So a possible sell entry below 15200 can be taken and expected to move towards 15140 100 levels, which is a greater support. But for this, we need to wait for DAX to stay below 15200 levels in order to confirm the further bearish bias. Now, moving averages have started here to converge. This is slight bearish sign. If you look at the stochastic, this has come to extremely oversold levels. This calls for a little retracement here. And a little retracement does not mean a reversal, but yes, it can try to reverse towards 15 to 8300 as well. But this is a greater resistance on the upside. Moving averages trading with divergence and bearishness here, looking downwards. RSI is also looking down. Coming to 2 hour, likewise on the 2 hour chart, 3 bearish candles are done. It has come to the support levels here. And if you see the support levels, 15230 is definitely a greater support. It was the resistance here. Now it is trying to be the support here. So once it stays below 15230, we can look forward to 200, and it is only below 200 is where little bearishness to be seen. So yes, 200 is going to be a major milestone for DAX today. If you look at a stochastic, this is back to oversold. MACD is trading with divergence and bearishness. It is looking downwards. It is still confirming the bearishness here. RSI is looking downwards too. Coming to 3 hour, on the 3 hour charts, one observation, see the bottom here at 15080. Since then, higher lows, higher highs. I will wait for 15200 to be breached. Below that, you can confirm further bearishness, else it can possibly bounce back towards the highs here. Wait for it to drop below 15200. And yes, a buying entry is only what I will recommend above 15300 levels. So this 100 points is where we need to exercise extra caution for DAX. The stochastic is looking downwards, trading bearish. MACD is starting to diverge. This is also slight bearish sign. RSI is also trying to look with a or trade with a slight bearish momentum. Now coming to 4 hour charts. On the 4 hour charts, see almost symmetrical move. It has erased most of the gains. The support is seen at 15200, very strong support, almost double top levels. It is trying to form a double top here, and once it stays below 15200, also one must note, see if you look at this in this formation, you will find lower highs, lower lows. So below 15250 we can look 200, we can look forward to 15140 150, and then 15100, the maximum support here. Now, we all know that it has formed almost a double bottom at 15080. So these levels are certainly going to remain critical for DAX. If you also look at the moving averages, see it has just crossed over, and these are still trading with divergence and bullishness. It was only the divergence of the price from the moving average. It has converged towards the 20 period and now taking the support here at 20 period. Stochastic looking down, MACD divergent and bearish. RSI has dropped as well. Coming to the daily chart, likewise on the daily chart, see a flat opening here. A step is created on the weekly charts. It is only above 15300 is where the prices will turn bullish. Right now it is yielding higher lows, higher highs, and this could be the first bearish candle. We can expect couple of bearish candle from here. So this is the first trading session. As long as 15300 is respected, we are not going to treat DAX as bullish, and probably we can also try to initiate a selling position at a higher levels close to 15 to 8300. That is one position you can always, if you are willing to risk a little. See, stochastic has dropped. It is near to the top. MACD is bullish. RSI is flat. So yes, 15300 is a reversal point today. If you see it going close to 15 to 8300, you can try to initiate a selling position there. That is one option you can take. Beyond 15300, we can see for buying there towards 15330 40 zone, and 15,400 the ultimate resistance. On the downside, one can sell here at 15,230, but then with the caution that 15,200 is the first support zone, and then 170, 140, 100. Four major support levels. As long as 15,100 is respected, DAX is still to be treated as bullish. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at FTSE. FTSE 100 on the early charts, the lower highs are seen staying bearish here. It has come to the support levels at 7360. 7360, very good support. Now once it stays below 7360, that is the point of time we can still expect it to get a support at around 7340, 7320 zone. Now see, if you look at FTSE 100, it is staying bearish. It has a very good support at 7320 levels and then 7300 levels. Remember, in my weekly review, I have mentioned that once FTSE 100 stays below 7300, we can say major bearishness to follow. But look at the daily hourly stochastic. This is extremely oversold. MACD again crossing over for sell. RSI looking downwards. Coming to 2 likewise on the 2-hour charts, it is trying to trade bearish. It is trying to erase most of the gains here, and it is trying to hit the bottom, which is now below 7320 levels. So once it stays below 7350, 7360 zone, you can say that the bears will take over here. So below 7360, you can initiate a selling position here, expect 7340, but remember 7340, 7320, these two levels it needs to break past by, and below 7300 it is going to be remaining bearish for the week. That is my expectation, because 7300 is a greater milestone. Stochastic looking down, MACD is divergent and bearish, RSI is looking down as well. Coming to 3-hour charts, on the 3-hour charts, resistance here at 7380-90 zone, very good resistance. First bearish candle, second bearish candle in making. It can try to move towards 7340, and in fact below levels possibility exists. Why? See the drop here, retracement, lower highs, and again it is trying to achieve lower lows. Now it is trying to trade in this bearish channel. The lows of this channel are somewhere here at around 7300 and below levels. So this is something which you should note. And below 7360, we can still expect it to get very good support at around 7340 levels, below which further bearishness to prevail. Stochastic looking down, MACD divergent and bearish, RSI looking down as well. On the 4-hour, similar observation on the 4-hour chart, the resistance at 7385, 7390 is going to remain stronger. And after the breakout first bearish candle, second in making, it can move towards 7340 levels. And in fact, we can see it dropping below 7340 towards 7320, 7300 as well. Yes, lower highs, lower lows. We have to wait for it to stay above 7380 zone in order to confirm a reversal towards 7400. But it is only if you see FTSE 100 is staying above 7400, you can treat this as bullish. Stochastic looking down, MACD bearish, RSI looking down as well. Coming to the daily. Now look at the daily chart. The candle has started flat. This also makes us confirm that yes, it is only above 7380, 7390 zone is where the bulls will take over and prices might reverse, and that too 7420 is the milestone here, only below which you can say that it is turning bullish. Else we have lot much of scope on the downside. How far? If you see 7340 should be the first target, 7320, 7300 is the next target. So below 7300 is where complete reversal, complete crash in FTSE 100 to be seen. So far we have seen lower highs. So yes, it can continue on the downside towards 7200 in the coming few sessions, staying below 7300. Stochastic has come out of the MACD is in green, RSI is flat. So for the day, only buying entry I will recommend is above 7390 levels. Below 7390, beyond 7390, 7400, 7420, two milestone it needs to break past by. 7440, 7450, the next resistance. And once it stays beyond 7450, do not think of selling FTSE 100 today. It is going to skyrocket for this week as well. I do not see it breaking beyond those levels any point of time soon. And thus a possibility of a drop. If it stays up towards 7400, we can again try to initiate a selling entry there. Else a safer entry is below 7360 levels, but then 7340 first target, 320 second, 300 the third, and below 300 we are going to look forward to a major fall in FTSE 100. Take your trades accordingly. Now let's have a look at Nasdaq. And before I move to Nasdaq 100, if you want to learn this art of trading, you can join my mentorship batch. The 27th batch is going to start on 28th of November. Limited seats are available. Register yourself now itself. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. And yes, you can register by visiting the platform forexfunder.com. This is the platform where you get all the details related to trading, be it availability of the charts, be it the economic calendar, be it the availability of experts with who you can discuss with any of the live trading queries which you have. And yes, this is the place where you can find out the details related to the mentorship batch. You can pay and book here itself. And the yes, the batch is going to conduct it in this platform. Also, if you want to trade as per my signals, you can join my signals channel on Telegram. Reach out to me for more details. Now, look at the hourly charts for Nasdaq 100 here. Now, if you note here for Tech 100, see what is done here, then the drop here, and then an extreme rally. Now, this is the support zone where it is going to fall again. Now this zone is between 15,300 to 400. This is the zone where we will see Tech 100 falling again, and it is going to happen soon. And staying there in the zone, we will see what it does. So this is the zone we will be looking forward to for Tech 100. See, if you look at the drop here and the highs and the lows almost equidistant here, so it is again going to fall between this zone. Any drop below 15,300 is the confirmation of a reversal. So yes, first of all, a probability to move towards 15,400, 300 zone is very, very, and a probability for it to get the support there is very high. Now, if you look at the stochastic, this has come to oversold levels. This is the beauty. There is hardly any movement in the prices. Stochastic is the beautifully has come towards oversold levels. MACD. Now, this is important. MACD was trading with a fat belly here. It is now trying to converge crossover, and this crossover may bring a little drop. RSI was overbought. It has come out of the overbought zone. Coming to 2 hour. Now look at 2 hour chart, 3 red candles, higher lows, trying to bounce back again. Yes, if you see it is staying below 15,440, you can initiate a sell, but 420, 400, 380, 350. Major support, and then below 350 is where further drop towards 300 can be seen. As we have discussed here, yes, 15, 300, 400 zone completely is going to remain a greater resistance zone. A stochastic dropping from the overbought. MACD was trading with extreme divergence. It is trying to converge a bit. RSI was also near to overbought levels. Coming to likewise on the 3 hour chart, see flat top and staying bearish here. Possibly once it stays below 15,440, further bearishness to prevail, and then we can look forward to further drop. Yes, I'm anyways looking forward for Nasdaq 100 to fall back within the zone very soon. Stochastic is overbought, trying to cool down. MACD is in green, trying to converge. RSI is still overbought. On the 4 Likewise, on the 4 hour chart, see this is a breakout here at 15,500, and possibly as long as 15,500 is respected, we can see it dropping, specifically once it stays below 15,440 and 400 zone, more bearishness to prevail. And I have mentioned I do see it coming back to this zone, 15,300 20 period moving average. Yes, it will also wait for the moving average to climb up somewhere around 330, 340 and achieve these levels. Stochastic overbought. MACD overbought, or MACD is still in green, it has just crossed over. RSI is near to overbought. Coming to the day, now look at the daily charts. Yes, it has given a flat opening, it has given a lower highs, and beyond 15,500 little bullishness. However, it is a reversal confirmation is only above 15,550. If you see any point of time Nasdaq 100 moving towards 15,500, 530 zone, you can initiate a selling entry again at those levels, and possibly we will look forward to 15,400, 300 zone. Stochastic overbought. MACD is in green, divergent bullish. RSI is flat near to top. So thus take your trades accordingly. Those who want to trade at a safer level should sell at 15,430 and buy at 15,500. But then also, if you are buying at 15,500, be careful. As long as 15,550 is not breached, it is only bullish if it stays above 15,550. Else, possibly we can sell the right. Target we are looking at is around 15,300, 350, 400 zone. So this is a zone which I am looking forward for Tech 100 today. Now let's have a look at Dow Jones. So US30 is staying bullish here. It is just retracing. You can look at the rise and the drop here. This is a slope. The gradient here is a bit gradual compared to the rise, still suggestive of that it is just trying to retrace. If you look at the US30, it is trying to trade in this zone, and the support levels at 34,100 is very, very strong, and 34,000 is ultimate. Below 34,000 is where the bears will be taking over. So possibly once you see it is staying below 34,100, you can say that the prices are turning bearish. Stochastic oversold. MACD was trading with extreme divergence. It has converged a bit. RSI is flat. Coming to 2 on the 2 hour charts, it has shown a reversal, and after that first red candle, just wait for it to break below 34 150 levels. You can sell there at 150, expect 100 as the first support level. That is also you can see. If it stays below 34 150, more bearishness may prevail. Stochastic looking down, MACD is in green, it is trading with divergence. RSI is flat. On the 3 hour charts, likewise, see on the 3 hour charts, first breakout candle, second in making here. So possibly this candle might take it towards 34 100 120 zone, and below 100 further bearishness to prevail. See, if the prices are too much divergent from the moving averages, calling for it to converge a bit. Stochastic looking down, MACD is in green, RSI is also trying to trade with slight bearish bias here. Coming to 4 hour charts, on the 4 hour charts, see, first breakout candle, I do expect a second candle which can take it till towards 34 100. Be watchful here. Stochastic has dropped, the MACD is in green, RSI is flat, and on the daily chart, now look at the daily charts. If you look at the daily charts, see the week beginning candle has given a step. Thus, beyond 34 200, there is a probability of a little rise, but 250 is what it needs to break past, and then 34 300 is the reversal sign. So a possibility of a little rise exists. First, a buying entry is only recommended beyond 34 220, where you can expect 250 260 as the first resistance zone, and then 300. I still see that if you see it at around 34 220 250 zone, you can initiate a selling position there and expect it to continue with a little drop. On the downside, a selling entry, safer sell entry is below 34 150, below which we can expect 34 100, and below 100 we can look forward to a further drop towards 34,000 levels. Now what is happening here is, see, what US30 has done, higher highs are done, and it is trying to looking forward to a break, but it is still forming this flag formation. 33 900 and 33 800 is critical for US30. On the sell at 34 150 are expected to drop for 34 100, 34,000 and below levels, and a buying entry is above 34 220, but then wait for it to break beyond 34 250 260 in order to confirm further rise. Beyond 34 300 is where we can see further boost towards 34 400 levels. Take your trades accordingly. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again before the US session. Do like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch, and Signals channel is important. You can join the Signals channel in order to trade profitably. Thank you very much. See you again before the US session.